Rise and Fall of the City of Mahagonny is about the founding and growth of a city. At the start of the opera, three criminals are fleeing from the old cities. They're fleeing from cities which are broken and polluted and corrupted.
When you meet us, we've come to a sticky end because the lorry has broken down.
Can't we keep moving?
Nope.
Good. Then we'll stay right here.
And I have a wonderful idea that we will establish a fantastic city and we'll make lots of money just right where we are.
So let's build a beautiful city.
The city grows in an explosive way, an uncontrolled way, and it becomes a city of pleasure. Most cities have both production and consumption. Mahagonny is just a city of consumption. The next thing we see is the product which will be available for sale.
Away to the next whiskey bar.
We meet the women, the prostitutes, who will be available in this town.
Jenny first emerges from the lorry and sings the Alabama song, which is one of the kind of famous set pieces. It's an anthem that comes back throughout the piece and a bit like Jenny, sort of changes shape and flavour each time it appears.
Next we see four lumberjacks.
Off to Mahagonny.
They're desperate to spend, desperate to buy alcohol, to buy girls, to buy anything which will provide pleasure.
We've got the cash. So where are you?
I guess they think of it as a sort of sin city, a place where they can spend some of the money that they've been earning. They sort of get caught in the spiderweb of Mahagonny.
Come, Mr. Table, my knee.
Jenny is there to be purchased and one of the other guys is not prepared to pay the going rate for her.
$20.
30, 30.
Jimmy steps in quite a sort of semi-gallant way.
I like you the way that you are.
As soon as I see her and as soon as I know that she's going to be mine, I already have these ideas that she's my wife. That we have a future together. We're going to live happily ever after together. Of course, she never shares this with me. For her, it's a business deal.
Should I wear panties with my dress, or should I wear nothing under? Nothing under.
So with the ideal relationship between the producers, the girls, the consumers, the men who've arrived with their money, we should have the perfect economy ready to take off. But it doesn't quite work like that.
And it makes a lot of sense that it was written in the Roaring '20s and things were changing. Music was changing and the world was changing at an incredible pace. So
And guess what?
It was ever thus.
It's like now.
It's exactly the same as now.
Today, whiskey's $12.
The next thing which happens is that the economy suffers deflation. The problem is the men aren't buying enough. And so the criminals who run the city create a set of rules about how you must behave in Mahagonny.
What is there to keep me here? Why are you pulling that face? Because I've been looking at the sign. It says, forbidden.
There are rules, all sorts of rules in Mahagonny. You're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that. Jimmy doesn't like that. And so he comes up with this plan of the way to be happy is to break those very rules.
Come outside, you bitch! I'm Jimmy McIntyre from Alaska, and I don't like it here.
So then we hear that there's a hurricane approaching Mahagonny. The hurricane is going to wipe out the city. But Jimmy says, don't be afraid. The route to happiness is freedom. Everything should be permitted. There should be no rules. Liberalism. Anything goes. London, in 2015, feels like the right place and time for this opera. London is a city which is thriving on migration. It's a city which sits at the heart of the world.